Hi everybody and welcome to another by pen and paper streams and let's plays. We are back in Citizen Sleeper and 24th cycle. Let us dive in and see. We are in kind of a, well, not mess, but in a very sticky situation. Let me just okay, yeah. We're about to be caught up. Something's gonna happen in the next cycle. We still haven't explored the spindle. We need to find and diagnose our frame and minor. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm starting this after a bit of a break, so I need to re-equate myself. Yeah, I still have points could use or not use. So, as I said, we haven't discovered all of the spindle. We've done everything on it, and we have things to do off station, which is the ice asteroid for Eugene and another ice asteroid for Malik. This is the hidden wreck. This is no, one is the hidden wreck. The other one is the ice asteroid. Okay. And there's the belt. We're still here. I do believe the next cycle they're gonna find out where we are, and I will need to move. Let's see how I'm doing with this one. I need 2 or 3 successes. There hasn't been a day 1 patch for this. There's been a patch yesterday for something, but not day 1. Okay. We have not too great dice. My energy is good, stress is good, raw scrap. I can get more scrap for fixing my dice, but that's just gonna happen back on the station, and I can't fix them until they break. Sucks. But scrap will process your scrap in bulk and pay for the input to raw scrap. That's gonna give me processed scrap. It's not that great, at least for now. I have no idea what I need it for, but maybe I'll get it. Maybe it's gonna be needed for something, so let's just get that. Scrap shift. I do need some cash, but let's try and figure this out. Let's try at least finish some of these. Oh, intuition and all that, that's not gonna be good. Can I do this one? If I'm not too loud, tell me, I'll get loud. Yeah. But at least with this risky, I won't get too much negative shit. So let's try and get this done. New location discovered. Good. That's why we do this. Signal station. Interpret signals. The signal station searches for signals in the far spindle local region. Sorting them is too much work for just one crew. Align relays. The signal station makes use of the network of arrays across the far spindle. Synchronizing them is specialist work. It's risky work, that's good, but I don't get anything from it. Well, at least nothing for now. Let's try and see how this goes. Study the manifests. Okay, we're doing good. And one more to complete it. Yes, okay, neutral outcome is still good. New location discovered. Belt-borne venture. Infamous gambling barge. Wow. Only vouched for members can gamble on the venture, but bar shifts are easy to combine, mostly because they pay in tips and with war. Too bad I have shit engagement. I will never have engagement at all. Yay! Was it engagement or was it... yeah, engagement. I'm really not good with people. Really, I picked the worst possible class. Probably the hardest. Like even with the 6 I get a 4. Okay, so that's done. I can go and do some work actually. And no, I don't want to wreck myself. There was something that I could do some decent work, I think. Yeah, engineering, scrap shift. That might actually be good because I definitely get A bonus and I'll get some cash back. Yeah. I need the cash. I need the cashes. What else? They're scavenging for fuel, which is good. Rest and recover. Where can we buy supplies? That's gonna be an issue if I don't figure it out. Rig workshop, improvised dice repair, yeah. And we have McNeil. Yeah, we'll just then cycle, and see what's up after us. One energy down. Something flickers in the back of your mind. You stop. You have to stop to blink it away. It is the tightness behind your left eye, an aching point that refuses to move. And then the voice begins, hissing through the background noise of the rig systems. A new whine amongst the chorus of life support and ventilation. Sleeper? The hiss brings Lane's sharp features to mind. I suppose you thought you had slipped my net. Hexport jumps into your mind, an image of the station immolating in white light, though you were not conscious to witness it. You are distant, the voice hisses into the white noise, but you're not free of me yet. I'm coming, sleeper, the hiss drops, and I will retake control of what is mine. The closer I come to you, the more you will feel it. Lane moves your finger to tap your forehead. I'm here. Until you cannot resist. Until you cannot resist. A bright smile, pale eyes, a growing hiss that hurts. Then the hiss is gone. The rig suddenly quiet, the staging tightness diffusing behind your eyes, but the fear remains. Sleeper? Sleeper? You good? Seraphine is there, floating by your berth. You were talking. Lane is coming. Seraphine looks alarmed. You feel him, right? He looks away. We can't use that. We can use that. Stay ahead of him. He squeezes your shoulder. We can do this. We are fast and smart. We keep moving, we don't stay anywhere for long. And we find a way. He frowns. Somehow. You nod. You do not know how Lane is able to reach your mind like this. How he is able to speak into you. But you want so desperately for it to stop. You must find out what he has done to you before it is too late. You must stay ahead of Lane at all costs. Okay, so we have Lane is hunted. I guessed it. I've guessed it in my previous episodes that this is what was happening. Lane is hunting you once again. His progress will be tracked by the hunt clock. If this is filled, he will catch up with you. It will increase once every cycle you spend. It will increase once every cycle spent in a hub. However, each time you travel, the hunt will reduce. Each time you travel, the hunt will reduce by 3. If you keep moving, you can stay one step ahead of Lane. Okay, but does it mean travel as in travel outside of the sector, or travel outside? Like, I have two options. Lane is back on your tail with a renewed intensity. As long as you keep moving, you won't have to face him again. Okay, so I need. This doesn't answer the question, but hopefully it will answer the question. There's if I travel here, let's say, or here, will that thing, go down, or do I need to go to like float some? -3 during hunt. -3 hunt during travel. Okay. Let's see if it says the same for here. Yes, it says -3 hunt during travel. Okay. So technically I have 3 more cycles on the station to do whatever I want before I jump out. Let's say 3 more cycles. It can be more or less. Before I jump out into the next sector, so I can or not sector, next vector to do something else, and I come back. That's okay. That timer is okay. I thought it was just gonna be like a big ass timer that I need to fight back, or that it would be something along the lines of, I don't know, well, yeah, biggest timer that resets, or I need to go like to the next, like let's say the timer is 10 cycles and I need to complete everything here and go here before he comes, and then it's gonna be respite and all that. I think this is gonna be a permanent cycle, but I can mitigate it by just flying whatever the fuck I want, which is okay as long as I can keep quests still active. Like, I don't want my quests to fail because I travel about. I need to use my right hand because that's the only one I can see. Anyway, so we have 3 of these. I need to complete this, and I need to find a place where I can buy supplies. So the supplies are the things that I'm missing, I think. Let me check. Can I buy supplies here? No. Kitchen. And a meal. Okay, so yeah. I was using the shitty dice here because even if I fail, I don't lose much. So I'm gonna use the shitty dice on this to complete. Maybe that way I will be able to get supplies. Like, the supplies are the things that I am missing. I should have sent them to scavenge for supplies instead of anything else. Because none of these sell supplies. They all offer me work. Okay, and because there is a chance that they get. So scavenge. They were scavenging fuel pretty well. I want to scavenge them, let them scavenge supplies if they can. I'm gonna try and complete this because even a negative result is nothing. Yeah, I get energy with a negative result, which is okay. The only positive result is I get progress. Yeah, and energy. Like, this is probably the best action I can do on the station. That's the bestest one. I will do this. It's risky, which is good. It's not negative, so I will explore the fort to find some other things. New location discovered. Okay, Spindle Trade Hall. Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, that's what I need. I need fuel and all of this. Okay. This is what I was looking for. Okay, repeatable action, buy fuel, buy fuel, buy supplies. Okay. That's what I need. What's the price on supplies? 15.5. It's the same. That's good. I'm doing good. Gonna do some more exploring to finish this. Okay, and I'm gonna have to waste the last one as well. Hi everybody who's stopping to watch the stream. Hope you're enjoying. This is a bit of a long later point. I'm not starting from the beginning because I already played. Anyway, I have completed the drive. Far Spindle. The Far Spindle lives up to its name. Its tall structure making it a real effort to travel from end to end. The local solution to this problem are the transit tunnels, massive tubes bolted onto the outside of the spindle that allow for rapid passage from top to bottom. Outside? Oh, these! Jesus, that's actually terrifying. As you find yourself in one of those cavernous passages, bulky cargo haulers rushing by, you start to wonder if braving them is worth the effort. Back up! The shout rattles down the bare transit corridor like a gunshot, and is rapidly followed by a crunching impact. You spin back, pushing yourself against the side of the wide cylindrical passage. As you do, a hauler glides past, sending a rippling wave of air across you in its wake. I don't really see the name. Is that Kef? What? Oh, awesome design, I might add. When the roar subsides, you hear a striking of expletives coming from nearby. A spiky-looking figure, clutching some oddly shaped open frame object, gestures wildly at the vehicle as it glides away. Spiky air bike courier. Oh, that's like an air bike. Oh, a hover bike. Ah, okay, now I see. The designs here in this game are amazing. Dickhead! She spits an impressive glob of saliva down the tunnel and spirals in 0G. She turns to you in anger. You see that? Tried to slam into the wall? Total dickhead. She nods from her. No shit! Haulers hate us. She shifts and looks up and down. not supposed to be in the transit system without a vehicle, she squints. Not like I care, but maybe you do? Right, sorry. Like I said, don't care. She rolls one of her shoulders, stretching it out. You're new here, right? Is it that obvious? She shrugs sympathetically. Nothing to be ashamed of. Let me give you a tip. She begins caulking her open-frame vehicle, tightening bolts and untangling pipes. Avoid the haulers, dickheads, the lot of them. Especially the water haulers. Think they're better than anyone? Don't mess with the stevedores, though. They're good people, get treated like shit, but everyone else just like us. She rapidly plugs and unplugs a series of connectors. They'll show you the shortcuts. But does it say don't mess with stevedores? Huh. She looks up and never ever get in a spindlejack's way. She smiles, spinning the vehicle in her hand. Spindlejack? She thumps her chest. You're looking at one. She pauses, considering something. Then suddenly she reaches into one of her many pockets and pulls out a small, transparent rectangle punched with holes. Text glints with it, reading, Cadet? Oh, that's... Really? That's her name? Jesus, okay, weird. Cadet with a K. Cadet Stripline Express. You take it. Cadet, she flexes proudly. That's name. Stripline is my outfit. Kamal's the dispatcher. Small outfit, but we punch above our weight. Dispatch is here in the Spindle score, but I run the transit tunnels up and down the Spindle 10 times a cycle. You need anything moving on the Spindle? Data, tech, messages, too hot to handle? Come find me. You're a courier? Got it in one. She kicks off the wall and mounts her bike, triggering a small burst of compressed air to keep herself steady in the transit passage. You hear a buzz of distorted speech from you. Wait, you hear a buzz of distorted speech from what you assume is her dispatcher. Cadet angles her head to her communicator and mutters back into it. Gotta hop, sleeper. She looks over at you and something flickers in her eyes. An idea, or perhaps just a realization. You might be able to help me with something. Package that's been bothering me. She squints down the package. Come to the office at Stripline in a few cycles and I'll show you. Sure. We'll call it a favor on account of me saving you from being flunted by a hauler. She winks. Now, you better get out of here before another hauler tries to squish you. You step back as she twists the handles and a burst of air sends her flying down the transit corridor at an unsettling speed. Yeah, technically you don't really need fire to propel you on your hover bike. This hover bike doesn't even need to be hover because they are all in 0G. This would be just like something that propels you faster than you just jumping off a platform or something and floating, and maybe have some directional controls. This is actually a pretty ingenious way to travel across the station that is full 0G. You watch her go, slightly caught off guard by her final remarks. What could a courier need for you? Need you for, sorry. You turn the idea over in your head as you find a way out of the transit corridor, back to the safety of the main concourse. New drive available, new location available. Okay, help cadet, minor, okay, that's good. But I have now unlocked something. I can unlock something. So, I either go interface or intuition to like increase some of that. I can double my engineering, so I am perfect in engineering, or I just don't have a minus in endurance. I think I need to take not having a minus in endurance because 2 minus is awful, but having a 0 can still help me do something with, like I can get these, I can get max this out practically with 4 points, like just get these two. Push cost, glitch, not stress effect on NU and pulse outcome. Minus stress effect and neutral and positive outcome, which is actually good. Like I think it's better than this, but I need to remove the minus, I think. I will confirm the upgrade and have just a 0 at this. It might not be the great option, but this way I can, when I have a 6, I can still use a 6, not have it at a 4. So that's kind of okay. This is Cadet's complication. Cadet mentioned needing help with something, but you are still at a loss to know what the courier might want. That's gonna happen in 2 cycles, which is not that great because I need to leave in like 3 cycles to do something for a few cycles and then come back, which might make me fail something here. Still, I'll have to see what that goes. We have 0 supplies. Let's see if they scrounge up some supplies and cycle. Yeah, I'm full energy. I'm done with everything else. I haven't completed the food thing, which is alright. Wait, when did I get a glitch? The fuck? When did I get a glitch? I didn't see I got a glitch. Ah, damn it. Did we get supplies? We didn't get supplies. That's why I want to... That's why I wanted to go scavenge for fuel. I'll buy supplies. Fuck it. I need them. But I'll send them to hunt down some food, so... some fuel, so I don't need to buy fuel. Okay, I can complete this with the glitched dice. Like, I don't care. I'm still gonna get energy back, and even if it's a poor outcome, and I'm gonna use the glitched dice for that. I don't really have anything else specific to do except somehow earn more money. Like, yeah, engagement. Like, if I remove this, oh no, that's engagement. I don't have engagement. Damn. I don't know what each of these does. I'm gonna try and see. Interpret signals. Maybe that's gonna give me more cryo. No, it just gives me cryo. Nothing special. What was this? This was dangerous engineering job. Okay. At least this will increase it by 1. There is a chance for a positive outcome. Okay, more cryo. That's good. One of these is 1 supply, which I need. Let's finish this and see what will happen. I mean, I might not finish this. It's still a chance to fail. Okay, no, that's good. Impressing Nemba. Sleeper! Nemba wants to see you. You nod to the other volunteers as you wipe off your hands and flip your cutlery to the magnetic rack. You drift out of the improvised canteen on your way to the kitchen in the back. It was a busy shift, and each shift seems busier than the last. That makes sense, of course. You've seen the steady flow of refugees arriving from the inner system, and most of them with barely a chit to their name, and up in the underhand. As you cross into the kitchen, you can still hear the rumble of the refugees' conversations through the hatch. The other chef leads you past the refrigerators and the hand-built centrifugal oven to a small office unit at the back of the kitchen. They knock on the door for you, then glide away to finish their own meal, leaving you to wait by it. You look around the small but carefully arranged kitchen as you wait your shift. Your shifts here having left you familiar with the mix of improvised and salvaged equipment, some of which you had never seen before you came here. Come in, Sleeper. Nemba is perched at a desk uplit by a small transparent terminal screen, reading glasses perched on the end of his nose. Precise humanitarian chef. You've seen Nemba before, but not as much as you'd imagine you would while working at a place called Nemba's Kitchen. Even though there isn't a proper sign out front, everyone in the underhand knows its name. The man himself is more of a mystery. Apart from the occasional barked order in the busy kitchen, he is little more than a blur to you. Why do you work here? He barely looks up from his terminal screen, the scrolling text reflected in his lenses. Food is good. I like to stay busy. All of these are options for me. Like, the food is good, I like to stay busy, I want to help. Nemba stops scrolling the screen and looks over his glasses at you. You do well here, Sleeper. You are fast, precise. You're doing good work. He goes back to scrolling. Thanks? Nemba lifts a hand in response. That's my worry, Sleeper. Good workers like you, they move on fast. He leans back and looks at you. 10 cycles, maybe more, maybe less, and then they're gone. And the team gets used to having them here, gets used to working at that pace. Then suddenly, they have to work differently. That is actually correct, because actually, in 3 cycles I need to fly out, be away for a while, do something at asteroid or thing, fly back, do something here, then probably leave for a long time. Yep, once I complete all the tasks here. They have to pick up the slack, change jobs, change stations, and a few of them think, well, maybe it is time I moved on too. So, what I found is, good workers are trouble. Wow, that's depressing. Yeah, not depressing, it is another word. Nah, never mind. Especially those who come and go like you. He pauses, watching you. I'm not going anywhere. Let him speak. This place, it runs on consistency, Sleeper. Those that turn up every cycle, good or bad, they get the people fed. He takes off his reading glasses, inspecting them for smudges. Let's be honest, that ain't you. So let's cut to it. I can't use you in the kitchen anymore. You're done. Shrugs. Sorry. But this place also runs on all those machines out there. On the suppliers I can rope in, the donations. Feeding refugees from the inner system is logistics as much as it is chefing. He shakes his head, which is why I'm cooped up in the back. So maybe you're gone. I never see you again. Okay, thanks for coming. We'll soldier on without you. But maybe you still want to be useful. Maybe I heard you have a ship. He smiles at you. Yeah, maybe I heard you chatting. And maybe I have a little something held up in a place only a ship like yours can reach. I negotiated the purchase of some valuable inner system spores from a group that came from there. But they somehow ended up at depot in Greenbelt. Namba sighs. So, if you head to Greenbelt and you find the delivery and you bring it back, well, Namba looks at you pointedly, that would be helping. That would be the kind of helping a good worker, even an inconsistent worker, might be able to offer. Nanda squints at you. Seems like the kind of thing that someone genuine, someone who wants to help for real might do, don't you think? Yeah, poke me more with that shenanigans. He doesn't wait for your reply, but it also seems like the kind of thing that might sit on a list of priorities for so long it disappears and never gets done. I've seen that happen too. I guess we'll find out which it is. He deftly places his reading glasses back on his face and continues to scroll the screen on his terminal. You know the way out, Sleeper. You turn in the doorway, slightly taken aback, and it slides shut behind you. You glide out through the kitchen, though the improvised canteen and the people eating and chatting there, and into the cold underhand passageway beyond. All the time considering what you might to do next, and recalling that persuasive glint in Nemba's eyes. Okay, is the drive timed? Please tell me the drive isn't timed. Help Nemba. Nemba has a delivery of spores that is held up on Greenbelt. Help him retrieve it and his refugees will benefit. Get spores from Greenbelt. Yeah, I'm getting a few more things from like areas around. So Greenbelt is... Wait, where is Greenbelt? That's Wellspring. Oh, the Greenbelt is there. I can't get there. I can fly to Hellion Gate, and then from Hellion Gate fly there. Jesus, that's not... Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. I need to be careful about my fuel consumption. Like, yes, the thing is, with the timer on this, I can probably stay on each place for 3 cycles, grab something I need, like, I don't know, fuel, supplies, bullshit like that, and then head off to another area. That's, I think, what my tactics is gonna be. Like, even if let's say I need to go to Greenbelt without doing anything in Hellion, even though I would like to explore Hellion Gate, I can go to Hellion Gate, grab as much fuel and work as much as I can there. The thing is, I need to unlock probably things to work there, and then bounce off to Greenbelt. But first I need to go to Flotsam. Was it Flotsam? I think it was Flotsam. Yeah, I need to find a deck at Flotsam. But first, I need to do stuff here. And I need to keep my money up. My energy and my money up. The problem is I lost working at the kitchen, which was pretty good. Nemba's place is busy as ever. You are sure he'll be happy to finally get his spores. Okay, so it's just a spores thing. I can't get free energy, so the energy I need to get is by eating something. Like, Nemba's place was great for energy from the beginning. I can't do anything there. I don't have any engagement. Well, everything else is risky. I don't want to bother with risky, especially with dice number 2. I'm glitched. I don't know how I got glitched or what triggered the glitch. It's terrifying me, actually, that I can just get a random glitch. Jesus, there's only one engineering job on the whole fucking station. Okay, this is for energy, I guess. Recovery, rest and tie up. Mental guns, yeah, reduce stress, actually. Regali is just eating, and this is again just fixing blocks. Dice and blocks. Okay, I'm just gonna check something. Safe, so recovery failed, negative outcome, nothing. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to test. Let's go second cycle. We will see what happens next. It should trigger the thing I was waiting. Yep. Hey, Slipper! Cadet drifts from the shadows outside Bliss's Bay, looking around nervously as she approaches. Seems like I'm going to need to call in that favor. Her face is pale and deathly serious. Are you okay? She doesn't seem to hear you, distracted by a group of spacers gliding noisily down the passage behind her. She waits until they pass. Someone hits a strip line. No idea where Kamal is. Bunch of goons tearing the place apart as we speak. She screws up her face in pain. Even tried to grab me, but those muscle heads are slow. Wait, why? Remember that package I asked you your help with? The one that was bothering me? Remember you mentioning it. I reckon I got something to do with it. The job was a bust, an express run all the way to the underhang. But when I got there, no one home. Oh, okay. She's just weirdly talking. She's whispering now, leaning closer. The place was smashed up, like someone got there first. Should have dumped the package and ran, but I brought it back like a good girl. Stashed it in a safe spot at the strip line. Though the sender might come to recover it, and when they didn't, well, I thought the sender might come to recover it, and when they didn't, well, I got curious, popped it open. She shakes her head. Stupid thing to do. Inside was a drive encrypted to hell and back. When I ran into you, well, I heard sleepers are good with data, with tech. So I thought you might be able to take a look at it. She shrugs. Now Stripline's trash too. Here's the thing. She glances around. Back when I popped it open, I noticed the drive had a dispatch marker. Export. Shit! Could it be connected to export getting atomized? Yeah, that's where I'm at too. The thing was sent out from there just before it got cooked. Shit. This is turning serious. Okay. Let me just check something. Is music? Yeah, music needs to get up at this point. We're turning really serious. She pauses. And with the kind of attention I've been getting the past couple of cycles, She slips a hand terminal from her bag, taps a couple of times, then holds it up to you. Cadet stares out at you from the screen, straight-faced and pale. Besides her picture, you see in block capitals, Spindlejack KD 754. Cadet? Really? That's from Cadet? In breach of FAR Spindle codes B12 plus F37 34. Reward for information leading to capture considered dangerous. Dickheads blasted it out on the transit channels. Every Spindlejack hauler and freight carrier is gonna be watching for me. She pulls back the hand terminal angrily, stuffing it away in the bag. Something's going on. Anyone who can help? She looks away. Spindlejacks don't make friends easily, and now all the couriers I do know are looking to turn me in for a payout. She snaps her head to the side, her eyes flashing with anger. Why do you think I'm here? It's time for that favor, Sleeper. She meets your eye. My connections are burned. Hell, my whole career is gone. I need to fight back. If I walk away, there's nothing to walk away to. She softens it. I need your help. Can't get involved. What can you do? What if I turn you in? What can I do? I need you to get the drive. She takes a breath. If they want it that much, then I can use it to buy my way out of this shit show. And I tucked it away somewhere safe, so my guess is they haven't caught it yet. You just slip in, I'll give you the location, and pull the thing out. She folds her arms. Should be simple. So why don't you do it? Okay, none of this is simple. Just snatch it and go. Don't overthink it. Look, this thing turns out to be worth something, you'll get your due. All I want is my life back. The drive is in the workshop. There is a loose panel behind the air bike rack. She leans in. It's tapped to the back of the fuse box inside. I've got to keep holding down spindle to the overhand. Wait. I've got to keep heading down. Yeah, I've got to keep heading down spindle to the overhand, past the end of the transit tunnels. No one will rat me out there. She glances around. I'll come find you when it's done. I've still got some network access. I'll know when you got in. She winks, offering no further explanation. My back's locked up nearby. I'm gonna hop. She pauses. Do me this favor, then we are clear. Stay silent. Stay safe. Doing my best, Sleeper. She gives you a mock salute. If we're gonna get her as crew, that means we're gonna have a crew of fugitives from all over the place. I'm just gonna pick up goddamn like strays everywhere. I don't know how many people I can have on the ship. That's the problem. Because if there's like a limit and I need to pick and choose, that's gonna be influencing the rest of the story and the rest of the things. So like, if I pick the big guy from the previous episode, what will happen? You know, I already have not Bissell. Jesus, Bliss. I have Bliss. Anyway, I'm glitched. Yay! She slips back into the shadows, and a few moments later you hear a percussive pulse of an airbike accelerating away. You know, at least, what it's like to be on the run, to flee your life. And in that, you feel an empathy, a connection with Cadet. But from every other angle, this thing looks like bad news, the kind a sensible person would steer well clear of. And perhaps you would steer well clear if it wasn't for one detail that is stuck in your mind. The drive is from Expert. Is all that enough to send you down the strip line in search of that drive? Only time will tell. This also reminds me, like, we could have completely ignored this, I think, or maybe missed this. This reminds me of all things. It's differently named. It's either Hard Shock or Lightning Wheels of Steel, but I think it's Hard Shock Apocalypse, where the first side quest you basically get can completely change the rest of the game. Like, that's the thing I want to do as a Let's Play here. Play the game with me completing that side quest, and play the game with me abandoning that side quest. Trust me, the first side quest when you need to drive somebody to follow somebody to certain locations before you go to the main town, It's game changing. It's amazing that it happened in such a weird ass game. Like, I can't fucking believe it, and nobody's actually talking about that. It's like a fever dream that I have. Probably not. Oh no, I have. Oh, I thought it was 6 cycles. No, I have 8 cycles. Wow, that's actually a lot. Huh. That's actually cool. Okay, where is the thing? Where's the thing that I need to pick up? Line Express. Oh, there it is. Scope security. The rented thugs Cadet mentioned are guarding strip line while they search for the drive. Better to scope them out before getting in. Cut your way in. Strip line is nestled among other units, each with a mass of ducts and access passages. There must be a back door or a way to make one. Well, I have shit dice. Like, honestly, fucking awful dice. I can risk it a bit. So let's try it. Okay, a dangerous drive, neutral outcome. I can do it with this. I think this is probably gonna give me an exceptional result. Maybe even like 3 successes. 3 successes, okay. Find a vent that runs beneath the floor of the strip line. You hear the security talking above you. You're close. Okay, and I have a very, very bad 3 dices. Like, I can't use them anywhere. I can use them to try and recover, which is gonna be the only probable thing I can use them at. So it's either nothing or -2 stress. Oh yeah, this covers stress. Fuck. That actually doesn't work. And I have nothing else. Like, even if I go here, I could have had it +2 and then had a 3, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna just waste the dice. Like, this is a waste, but calculated waste, let's just say. Because hopefully I'll get better dice. Hopefully. Okay. This game doesn't utterly hate me. Just sometimes, slightly. But with this, I can actually... No, with this, I can actually complete and then save this. This is gonna be a 3 successes. Okay, we got in. You prepared all you can. Time to get in and grab the drive. You slide the loose panel away from the wall, letting it float there. Inside the air bike rack, behind in the dark, you see the blinking lights of the fuse box. A noise nearby draws your attention for a moment. The scrape of a sliding door, maybe, or just some old system cycling in the walls. It took long enough to gain access to the Stripline Express bike garage, and longer still to find a safe route to the air bike racks. But you are almost there. You have seen and heard the hired muscles searching and guarding this place, but have they been lucky enough not to come face to face with them yet? You turn back to the darkness behind the panel. If what Cadet said is right, the drive is taped to the back of the fuse box in front of you. This is the shit reminding me of, what was it, Hack the Planet, that movie. Jesus, I forgot the name, but it's something like that. Okay, you reach through and around, slowly, carefully, and your hand settles on something cold and metallic in the dark. It is taped firmly to the box. You pull at it, but it doesn't budge. A quiet rattle echoes from the dispatch office next door, and you freeze for a second. It seems Cadet was a little too enthusiastic with the tape. Yeah, engagement I don't... Why is engagement tearing it off? I would think it's like, not engagement, endurance or something like that. What the fuck? I'm not gonna try that. I need to try this. Intuition. Peel the tape. Come on. Neutral outcome. Okay, at least I passed. I haven't had a positive outcome on any of these dice rolls in this skill. If I could use dice up there, I would have used them, but I can't. This is just stats. That's why I want to increase my stats as fast as I can. You close your eyes and feel the seams of the tape. Taking your time, you pick at it, working each piece away from the drive. You hear a clattering sound nearby as you peel off the final piece and the drive spins into your hand. Time to move. You slip the drive inside your coat and kick away from the wall, gliding back towards the maintenance corridor you entered from. As you cross the bike garage, you hear voices in the dispatch office next door. Just as you tuck yourself into the cool darkness of the maintenance corridor, a screech indicates the opening of a door from the office door. Voices ramble through the room, and you quickly and quietly push yourself deeper into the guts of the building. Too close. Barely barely daring to breathe, you carefully make your way through the maze of the passages that brought you here. Their dog legs and dead ends now familiar. Oh, dog legs, like I get it. Eventually you spot a thin slit of light ahead, marking the loose panel you levered open to gain entrance. You take a deep breath, almost there. Fuck. As you reach the gap, you freeze. Voices rumble from beyond, and peering through, you see two figures in dark clothes searching the chaotic bay behind the strip line. Your eyes are drawn to the dark boxy weapon one holds at their side. Shit! You hiss silently to yourself, your eyes searching for a path through. Well, I'm not gonna rush them. Wait for an opening, and you have intuition. Fucking engage! I don't have engage! I would have gotten engage! Okay, neutral. Okay, at least neutral is still good, I think. You wait, silent and still, as the figures search. They split and drift across the bay. You take the chance, sliding open the panel and slipping behind the scrap and boxes at the edge of the room. I look like scrap and boxes, probably. You work your way around until you can't get any further. You kick off hard, making a dash for the far side of the bay and the public passage beyond. There is a hiss and the guttural chatter of a pressure valve as an air bike pulls up beside you in the passage. Cadet leans over and grabs the collar of the coat. Hop on! Hop on! In a moment, you are on the back of the air bike, clutching the strap of Cadet's bag as she guns it down the passage, the air resistance almost stripping you from the thin seat. You lean against her back and let out a sigh, the drive pressing into your ribs beneath your jacket. You did it. We fucking did it. This was fucking impossible. Still alive back there? Cadet's voice brings you back from the hypnotic rhythm of the tunnel lights rushing past the air bike. She slows the bike with a rapid series of hisses, and you realize she has brought you back the passage outside Lewis's Bay. You try to understand the route she took, a long loop through the branching transit tunnels of the station, but give up. You can let go. You can let go now. She straightens up and you unhook your fingers from her bag strap, separating yourself from her bag. You push off the bike gently and float in the passage beside her. You okay? Looked pretty rough back there, she smiles. I appreciate you putting in it all on the line for me. Export is my priority. It's over those guys. Your guess is as good as mine, she shrugs. Didn't look like anyone nice though. I wouldn't sweat it. She smiles. Go on then. Let's see the drive. You fish the drive out of your pocket, your jacket, and hand it over. That's the one. She squints at it. Should have chucked it when I had the chance. You get your first good look at it, and there's not much to see. A small lump of solid-state memory with a few markers in the case. You spot a yellow hex among them. Export. We shouldn't have enough. What now? She winks, slides her bag around her shoulder to the front, and slots the drive neatly in her pocket. I know someone in this cattle yards who can crack anything. She'd be my first port of call to crack this thing open. She stretches her shoulders. And I should make myself scarce from the spindle anyway, before those dickheads catch up with me. Come with us? Appreciate the offer, but I think it's best if we go our separate ways for now. Two targets are harder to track than one. Well, technically it would be three targets, including me, Seraph, and you. But, you know, who is counting at this point? She cycles the pressure valve on the bike impatiently. Cadet leans away from her bike, squinting out of the viewing window at your ship behind. That yours? She doesn't wait for an answer. If I'm not mistaken, that old thing is going to struggle to reach the scatter yards. Unless you've added the Haznav suit. Is she gonna give me the Haznav suit? I need it. Has that? Yeah. Belt between here and the scatter yards is drowning in debris. First since Hexport. You'll need hazard navigation to make the crossing safer. Baltic Syndicate created that to help their tankers cross the belt. Common knowledge. Cadet nods at your ship. Maybe if you head up to Wellspring, you can barter or steal a suite. She adds casually. I would like to barter. Here. Cadet unties a bag lashed to her bike frame and holds it out to you. Not enough here for a refit, but maybe you'll find some use for him. Jesus, somebody's banging on the wall so hard I might think they will, break through. You take the bag and something clinks inside it as you do. You open it to see a couple of engine components. Ooh, I need those. Was gonna use them to boost her. She taps the frame of her bike. But you deserve them. She meets your eye, then looks away. Not like I'll be doing any runs for a while anyway. Thanks. It's nothing. Like I said, you deserve them. She flexes her fingers on the bike handles, eager to be away. Cadet's air bike stutters and purrs, trembling in the air like an arrow ready to be loose. See you around. She winks and guns the throttle, zipping off down the passage with a pulse of air that ripples through her clothes. You stare after her as she goes, the bag of components still hanging from your hand. You realize as you look down the passage that you never asked how Cadet plans to get to scatter yards. Yes, Scatter. That question, like a score of others, will have to wait until you run into her next. Although you have a feeling she will find a way to slip away before you can ask them next time too. You head back towards your ship to stow the components, idly wondering if you could justify buying an air bike to Seraphim as you do so. Then you drive minor complete upgrade component. Yay! I have 1 point, 3 more to go. Okay, completed the drive. I have. But all of this is the only major. Investigating Hexport. Oh, this is a major. Okay, cool. We got multiple majors. Alrighty then. We have 3 cycles, so it's time we travel. Yes. Oh, we have fuel. We have fuel up. How the fuck did we get so much fuel? And we have engine components. Huh. In valves, lines, and pumps for increasing engine capacity and range. Can I actually do that right now? Damn it. No. I need an engineer, I guess. And an option on the ship to increase that. Ooh, goddamn, engine capacity and range. Yes, I need that. Okay, let me check something in here. I'm still gonna have to use all the dice. So I can, just have stuff done. I need energy, but I don't actually need it because I'm gonna leave off the ship and energy is gonna be full each time since I'm gonna eat. These are just some money-making stuff. I can buy supplies. I'm gonna need to buy all of the supplies. I'm gonna buy all 5. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the supplies I can carry, which is a lot of money. I need to recover that somehow. There's nothing else I can do. It's just doing honest God's work to get some stuff. And going to the next area. Sealing shifts. Yeah, I have endurance, which is good. Maybe I can try out what that gives. Anyway, I'm gonna be pausing here. Next episode, next time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch/ByPenAndPaper whenever I stream it, or you can check it out on YouTube at ByPenAndPaper. For Let's Plays, demo alleys, for Star Wars, whatever else is, post on there. Till next time, as always, do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.